Hey, we're with the Fox 17 Rock and Review on the web and YouTube. I'm hanging out with Tim Rocco, a buddy of mine that I met over at World Music Nashville. And we're talking about your cool pick guards that, you know, you hand make them out of different kinds of woods. Let's talk a little bit about them, Tim.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we decided that we wanted to try and find a way to dress up your average factory-made, you know, production model, Stratocaster, Telecaster to start with. But we do any guitar, any custom job, and try and give it an individual type feel, individual flavor to that guitar. Each pick guard is unique, even though it might be made out of the same piece of wood.
Right.
They're all different, like a snowflake or a Hardee's biscuit if you want.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Very unique. And I think the great thing, and you and I were talking earlier, Tim, is that, you know, with the Rocco pick guards, is that, you know, you install them. Once you purchase one, you install it for the individual doing it on their guitar, and then you keep the original. And so if you sell, trade, or whatever that guitar, which musicians are prone to do, me included, you can put it back original and keep your cool pick guard.
Right, yeah, nothing's changed. We do the install just to make sure things fit, things look good, there's a nice clean line in the joints, especially around the neck area, and even pickups. Some pickups, believe it or not, are different.
Oh yeah,
so
totally. When you go from like the factory to the handmade, you're talking the Lawlers and all those.
Right.
You know, and we also brought a few guitars in too that you have applied the pick guards to. In fact, two of mine, you know, that I had you put them on, and we're going to take a shot of that down below to where we've got the Stratocaster there. That's an old Fender Ultra, and man, you did a great job with that one.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it was fun to do, and it really, I think, makes that instrument look unique and different from, you know, before it just had your plain one-ply plastic pick guard on it, which looked fine.
Well, it looked old and discolored and was heavily scratched up from me playing it in bars back in Missouri and everywhere. But, you know, it looks like a totally new custom instrument. And you also did the back cover, which we really can't show, covering the tremolo on the back of the guitar.
Right.
And that one came out great. And then the next one we're going to look at was a Tele model, which, you know, we had you, there's the Joe Strummer model. And I talked to you about doing the relics, which you're doing the relic pick guards now. This one looks like it was built that way.
Yeah, we got lucky with that one. We actually did the pick guard before I had your guitar.
Yeah.
So we lucked out, but it came out nice. It really looks like it was made that way.
And what a great way to add to the relic look. Like you and I were talking, I think a lot of relic jobs, it looks kind of odd if you've got everything reliced out and rusted, and then the pick guard looks like it's brand new. It's like, okay, what's wrong with this picture?
Right, exactly.
And I think, you know, adding on one of your, you know, custom-made wooden pick guards really adds to that. And then we've got, you know, our third example, which I love having the actual examples of the guitars to show your work on these, is one guitar that you got from World Music Nashville.
Yep.
And you put that on that Perlary, and wow, that really totally changed the look of that one.
Really pops. It was your basic candy apple red Strat with a white pick guard, and we had a what we call a red burst around, and we threw it up there, and they fell in love with it. So
it looks like a custom guitar now.
Yeah, it looks great.
You know, for a nominal fee, without having to repaint it and do all this other kind of stuff.
Better.
There you go.
because it's maple, it sounds
exactly.
better.
Well, you're adding more wood to the mass.
That's exactly
so
right.
you're increasing. So you know, it does go to 11 now because you're adding to the sustain.
It does. We put a maple top on a Strat. It always sounds better. So.
That is awesome. Well, it looks incredible. Now, also, you know, you and I were talking, Tim, about your custom guitars, and you've been building custom guitars since 1994.
Correct, yeah.
And you actually opened up our segment with one of your Rocco guitars.
Yeah.
And man, you do some nice stuff.
Well, thank you. Yeah, this is our own design. We also do some that are a little more familiar, which you can see on my website, www.roccoguitars.com. But this particular model is a Stingwing. We call it a Stingwing. It's a nickname I have for my son.
And it's got the P90 in the neck.
It's a P90 in the neck and a humbucker, PAF humbucker in the back.
Yeah, and it's a great player, and I really like the whole. I like what you're doing with your custom guitars, and you do those to order as well.
I do. We do those to order. Any interest in custom guitars, you know, let me know. We're happy to oblige.
And be sure and find Tim, you know, the Rocco guitars, the Rocco pick guards. He's got his website. He's also on Facebook. He's here in Nashville, and he's doing some awesome work. And particularly the pick guards, I think, are a great way to dress up your instrument, to customize it, to give it your personality for a nominal cost, and you can put it back to original.
Absolutely right.
Good stuff. Yep. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, Tim.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it.
And be sure and check out the Rocco guitar collection on the web or YouTube. Thanks for watching.